Welcome to 2012. This is the very first episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. We're doing it like it's 10 years ago. Yeah, I've started a Minecraft Let's Play in 2022. Now, if you're watching this at some point in the future, that immediately dates this video, so perhaps it wasn't the best idea to include a date in the title, but that remains to be seen. But what does also remain to be seen is the rest of this video. This isn't going to be anything special. I'm just going to come out and say that. This is just going to be me playing Minecraft like it's 2012 with not many cuts, not many edits. I'm literally just going to play Minecraft. I'm going to talk as I do it. Sometimes I might not talk. You know, there are going to be occasions in this video where I'll probably just say nothing, in which case I may edit them out. Who knows? But I have generated a random world. Well, actually, that's not totally true. I looked around a few different seeds. What I like to do before I start a new Minecraft world is generate a few different maps, have a look around, see if I like the terrain. I don't like to use people's seeds that they've found, so I don't go to YouTube videos or anything like that. This is just one of the random seeds that I generated. I like the look of it, so I've decided to go with it. For the rest of the series, what is this going to be? Well, like I said, this is going to be a very, very simple Minecraft Let's Play. It's going to be very chill, but I am, however, going to be making my way through all of the advancements in the game because it has been quite some time since I properly sat down and actually played Minecraft. Now, I've played Minecraft for the best part of 12 years. The first version of the game that I played was actually called something similar to InfDev. I should have looked at this before I started recording, but it was called something like that. And it was a version of the game which didn't have any crafting. You just sort of spawned in and you could place, I believe it was just dirt blocks and stone blocks. And then shortly after, multiplayer was added and various other functions of the game which we have come accustomed to more recently. But obviously, see, between now and then, there's been a whole host of updates that we can make our way through. And of course, that's not the last time I played it. That's just the first time I played it. So what I'm trying to get across is, I've played Minecraft for a long time, but I've also not played it for a long time. So there's a whole host of things that I haven't seen in this game. And that's kind of why I wanted to do a Let's Play, because this is quite a good way to document my adventures, or one of the only ways to document your adventures, I suppose, other than a series of screenshots, which probably wouldn't be that interesting, would it? So, chilled out. We're going to be doing all the advancements, hopefully. Killing the Wither, killing the Dragon. Probably not in that order. Killing the Dragon, killing the Wither. And we're playing on hard mode, actually. Let me lock that in. Are you sure? Yes, I want to lock the difficulty. The main reason I want to lock the difficulty is so I can't cheat out of death. That's one of the things I used to do. If I was on the cusp of death, I would just go peaceful mode, and then we would survive. Or then I would survive. But don't want to be doing that for this series. Another reason to do that, an apple, is because if we make any farms that require like a mob to function, like an iron farm, for example, having it locked on hard mode means that we'll be able to have those farms always function. And if we switch to peaceful, those farms will obviously break because the mob will disappear. So I don't want to go making mistakes like that, do I? I'm just going to make some stone tools, and hopefully we can find some sheep. Speak of the devil, I don't actually know if they were here this whole time. I didn't notice them until now. I'm going to get 3 sheep. Probably leave the rest. But this looks like quite a nice area, doesn't it? That's why I chose it. I was thinking when I saw this, that this little sort of, it's not really a valley, just an open piece of land. Once all the trees have been cut down, it would be quite a nice area to build a little village, and then maybe a mountainside home up there and some farms up on the top. I always used to do that when I'd play Minecraft. I'd put my farms up on like cliffs for some reason. That kind of fills my boots, and I want to do that. I want to fill my boots with this series, you know? That's going to be the aim. So if you're wondering what the aim is, to fill my boots, that's the aim. So this is near spawn. I'm not going to kill these cows. I'm probably going to keep these guys alive and go and look for some better food sources, because sheep are pretty good. Cows are a cut above, but pigs, I believe pigs are probably the same as steak. But cows also drop leather, which is something we're going to need in abundance as the series progresses. Oh, bees! They're one of the new features, or relatively new. I think a couple of updates ago they were added. We are, of course, playing in the most recent version of the game, which is fully released. Snapshot is not something I want to do. unless they do something really cool for the next snapshots, which it looks like they actually are adding a new biome for 1.19, so that will be good fun to explore. But we're just playing in the most recent stable update, which is the Cave and Cliffs Part 2, I think it is. It might not be Part 2, but it's certainly the Caves and Cliffs. And this is a brand new seed as well, so we don't know what to expect, which is quite cheddarful. I do want to find some cows. What I tend to do in Minecraft Worlds is make a beeline, no pun intended, bees, make a beeline for the enchantment table, because that's kind of like the biggest turning point for the game. Once you get into diamond tools with enchantments, you've sort of, I would say, kind of completed Minecraft. Oh, look at the baby sheep. And the first time the Ender Dragon came out was like way back in 2012. I actually have an old world when, well, it would have been 2012, when the Ender Dragon first came out. And I put a sign in that world at the time, like 10 years ago now. I was a teenager. And put when I defeated the Ender Dragon. And I recently looked at that. I'll sling a picture on the screen. And it kind of reminded me, it's been so long since I properly played Minecraft. I've messed around on a few servers with friends between now and 2012, but 2012 was kind of the last time I had a serious Minecraft world. In fact, I probably might take you on a tour of that world if people find that interesting. So leave it in the comments if you want me to do a tour of my old Minecraft world. I don't think I have access to the original world, like my first world, but I certainly have one of my older worlds from 2012, which is where that screenshot was from, obviously. Cows, here we go, cows, and sugarcane as well, or reeds, as they used to be called. Proper OGs will remember that. Clay, that used to be really rare. Clay did. We'll pick that up. I'll never not pick clay up, just because of how rare it used to be. It was one of those resources that was only dotted around sparingly, but now it seems to be everywhere, so it's more of a common ground resource, I guess. But we might build our house out of stone. Not stone, clay, hardened clay, maybe some bricks. There's so much been added to the game since I really played it that I'm just kind of overwhelmed with new features at the moment, I suppose. Because I did have a quick look at all of the updates that have been added to the game. And there's so much, man. Like, it's going to take me a long time to get to grips with it. I do keep up with the game. Like, I follow a few Minecraft YouTubers like Etho and Asuma. They were all making videos way back in 2012 as well. So I've been following some of the people that make Minecraft videos today. I've been following them for a long time. Like, it's kind of insane, actually, when you think about content creation, games, how they spread generations like that. Because now I've got cousins who are like, you know, well, I was going to say they're younger than 10, but they're like teenagers now that play this game and have done for, you know, the past 5 or 10 years. And it truly is an example of a game which has stood the test of time. Because there's people that have made careers out of it. Look at me, I'm playing this game like 10 years after I first really played it, and I'm making a Minecraft Let's Play on it, adding to the tens of thousands of videos that get posted on YouTube. It really is one of those games which just sort of stands out on its own. It's sort of forged a new genre of games, I suppose. Like, because Minecraft can be the host to so many different game types, like Hunger Games, you know, things like PUBG, Fortnite. They kind of have the roots in servers from Minecraft. When multiplayer servers were all of the thing, Hunger Games was one of those things that people played, and that was sort of like the first battle royale, I suppose. So that's possibly the reason things like Fortnite exists. I'll probably stop talking about nonsense. That's one of the things that this game tends to do for me. I think Spawn's that direction. I'll be playing this game and I'll just sort of jabber on, especially if I'm recording. But if I'm like not recording, I'll tend to put a podcast on and I'll play. I'll look at the clock and I'll go, oh, damn, 5 hours has gone by. How's that happened? That's what I really love about Minecraft. It's less of a survival experience. It kind of used to be more about surviving your first night, building an ecosystem, building a base, making yourself defensible. But now that they've added beds, which was, I think it was update 1.3 in the beta was when they added beds, it kind of changed the whole landscape of the game, and it became way more about creativity, which is kind of a nice thing, to be honest. I do like the idea of creativity in a game like this. So we will be building some nice structures throughout this series, hopefully, and I've done that the wrong way around, haven't I? Yes, I have. Let's slam that down. make a bed. You see what I mean? Like, ordinarily, this would have been, the first night. We'd have to hunker down. We'd do some crafting in the side of a cliff. And it would be really difficult. But now you literally just slam a bed down, you skip the night, and then that's you. You're done. We've finished Minecraft, everybody. Thanks for watching. No, not really. But, yeah. There's some pork chops. Fantastic. I don't know where I'm going to set up shop. I think back where we spawned was perhaps what I'm feeling like the most. But I do want to grab a village. I probably want to track down a village as early as I can as well, because villages are something that are really, really valuable, I seem to have gathered. I don't think there's any more cows here, but I will pick up the reeds. That looks like maybe some coral, is that? Or is that a nether portal? I can't quite make that out. I think I see some gold, so it might be a nether portal. Fish. They're actually a good source of food, but I'm not gonna trouble myself with that. We've got plenty of food already. We've already done the basics of survival. We have food, we have a bed, we have no shelter, but that's coming. We'll build a house. Don't you worry. The first episode of this Minecraft series, we will build a house because that's what you've got to do in Minecraft. I may even do some house tutorials because that seems to be something on YouTube that gets millions of views, right? You just throw a house together, do a tutorial, call it survival cabin for your first day, and then it'll get like 1,000 views. Okay, 1,000, like 10 million views. If you post a tutorial for a house cabin build, seems to be the way to go. I don't know why I'm doing a Let's Play. I'm not doing this for the views, obviously. That's ridiculous. Probably going to leave the chickens. Can probably make a chicken farm at some point. They're one of the easiest farms to make once you get lava. Oh, some more cows. Hello. It's a good job I didn't kill the cows near home, isn't it? Because we'd have nothing to breed back on home turf. But we're picking up reeds. We're picking up leather. We're moving towards that enchantment table. But of course, we do need to find diamonds, which will happen probably in this episode. If we go mining, look for one of the new caves. The caves and cliffs. We've already seen a cliff. We just need the caves. There's quite a lot of animals here, isn't there? The combat update is not my favourite. I prefer it when you used to spam the left button there to attack. Now you have to sort of pace your shots, which is a little bit annoying. Not the end of the world. Well, it looks like there's a big cave there that's opened up. I didn't notice that on the way here. Perhaps because it was behind us. But yeah, this is a really nice open flat area. We could definitely build some stuff here, couldn't we? Maybe a savannah village. I think this is the savannah. It's definitely not a jungle. Okay, we've got some coal in the ceiling. Not probably... Oh, okay. Well, that's plenty of coal. There's copper down there. Don't particularly want to risk going down there right at the moment because we do have coal. We've got plenty of resources to go at elsewhere, most likely, before we start scaling any sort of cave. And how many sheep is this? My God. A brown sheep, a black sheep, a white sheep. Yeah, we're definitely going the right way. That cute baby sheep's there again. And this is where it attaches into my forest, I believe. So this is likely the area that will sort of transform into the base. I might make one of those mega bases that all of the people do these days. You never know what lies ahead for this series. If it does really well and people love it, I'll probably make some absolutely biblical builds. But I definitely want to get myself into making redstone contraptions, like an iron farm, a villager breeder, trade halls, things like that. There's a lot of things that I've just sort of missed out on because I've not played the game since, like 10 years ago, really. The server that I did mention playing on with friends was only fleeting. We got Elytra, then we kind of stopped. So I didn't really experience the end game of Minecraft, if you like. Some more coal, I'll take that. Not going to bother picking up the iron. From what I can gather, iron is more of a building block than it is anything else because you can't make tools out of it. You can't make armor out of it. What's the point in picking it up? It's just a waste of your pickaxe durability unless you really need some orange or green coloured blocks, I suppose. I guess we could make the roof out of them. The roof of our house that I'm going to build. I have a fairly set design for a house that I always go to when I'm making a new world. Or at least I used to. is when they added upside down stairs, whenever that was, I thought, ooh, you can make really cool roofs now. And what I do is, well, I guess I can build it, but I need to collect some materials before that. Let me collect some materials, then I'll build this house that I'm talking about. I'm talking it up now, aren't I? Which is great. I think we'll put it near this body of water here. And oh, there's some more clay. Let me collect some resources and I'll build a house. Okay, so I've got a decent amount of wood now. I think that's probably going to be plenty to build what I want to make here. And we're going to start the house somewhere like there. The doorway can go there, and then we can do this, and then we can do that. And it's actually pretty close. We'll probably end up filling that in with dirt, and we'll just make a basic frame like this, I suppose. That'll do, and then we'll put the wood columns coming up like so, and I suppose we'll bring those across with wood as well. Like I said, this is my go-to house design. Very, very simple, clean, and efficient. Although the roof does take up quite a lot of wood. But you can see, I've recorded my entire resource collection extravaganza that you can probably build this in one Minecraft day. So this is definitely a starter cabin if I've ever seen one. Building it next to the water might not have been that bad of an idea, actually. Look at that. Can jump down without taking damage. And then once you've got this frame, what you do is you place stairs along there, and then you go and meet them in the center, which is actually to the side a little bit because it's a 2-block center. So it is, I guess, not... I was going to say uneven, but it is actually even. But usually in Minecraft, you want to do your builds odd, so they line up with, like, you know, your enchantment table, your door, or whatever. Doing an odd amount of blocks is usually what most people do when it comes to builds. But this is an even widthed house, I guess. Let me make some stairs for the roof. And the beauty of this build is that what you can do is replace the roof with whatever material you have access to. So it could be spruce, it could be oak, like this case, or it could be anything else. It could be copper. You know, you could really do anything you want with this design. It's really, really interchangeable, which is what I like in this game. You can be really creative. You could do a birch roof. There's birch trees near here. There's so many different types of woods in this game for you to be creative with. So you don't really need to worry, you know. You don't need to worry your little head about what blocks you're going to use because your world is your oyster. You can build your world exactly how you want, and you can pick up all of those sticks off the floor and the saplings and the apples. You can get that little pop noise when you're picking up blocks, and it's going to be absolutely cheddar. You don't need to worry about it, guys, you know. Minecraft is a canvas in which you are the paint. I'm trying to be all poetic, but it's kind of pointless, isn't it? We're going to finish this roof. Let's not be too poetic about it and waste any more time. I've had the stone cooking as well. I keep calling it stone. I mean the bricks, because I'm going to use bricks for the walls, I reckon. I think we should have enough stairs to finish this off. You do an upside down stair. I was really pleased with this design when I first came up with it. When upside down stairs were added to the game. You can middle click to select blocks that may or may not be in your inventory. Oh, don't want an upside down one. Give me that back. You seeing it come together now, fellas? How great is this? Ouch. We may need to craft some more stairs. I'm not entirely sure. But there's the roof. Oh my god. Upside down stairs! They're causing me a problem. Oh my god. Cringe compilation. And that is the roof nearly complete. That is the roof complete. I lied. We'll stick the upside down stairs in there. We're missing one. This pissing water's in the way, though. What do you think? Look at that house. Look at that roof. Great, isn't it? There's no creepers anywhere. I forgot to tell you, did I? Yeah, I've already done that. Okay. I set the game to hard because I'm hardcore like that, you know. Taking risks, taking names, chewing bubblegum. That sort of nonsense. Let me make some bricks. Damn, only 11. Okay. We can have some windows. The windows are going to go where I have no bricks. I guess this... Yeah, the returns. Not the returns. The apex of the roof can be wood. That probably makes the most sense. We can have a brick foundation and a wood roof with log supports. Look at that. I am a pro Minecrafter. I tell you what we're missing here, a floor. Floors and doors. We're missing a door. Put a door in, please. There you go. I am a joiner in Minecraft. More bricks. Ooh, what we could actually do is do a texture. Let's make this. Should we make that a window? We could do brick and then we could do cobble. Brick and cobble. We could even alternate it like that and make it sort of mismatch. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. I think we'll go with a mismatch cobble brick house. How about that? And we'll put cobble there as well. There you go. That's my house. Look at it. It's great. Let me know in the comments what you think of my house. It would probably look better if you mixed in smooth stone instead of bricks, wouldn't it? Oh, we're missing a stair. Oh, there we go. Placed it. I did it. What I'm going to do as well is make a flower pot. And we're going to put a sapling in that flower pot. And we're going to put that flower pot... We're going to put that flower pot there. There we go. That's the thumbnail, guys. That's the thumbnail. I love it. Fantastic. Can probably finish the roof off as well with some upside down stairs. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. I used up all the stairs. I meant to do that. And what we could do is we could hang a lantern if we have enough logs from that little pillar there. We could bring that pillar straight across from the outside to the inside of the house. Like, it's a bit intrusive, actually. Maybe just one? Needs a window, doesn't it? Let's just have one, and we'll hang a lantern there, and we'll stick a window in here. Like so. And eventually I'll replace the cobble with brick, most likely. Let's do that now. How much brick have we got cooking up? Not very much. Not very much. All right, well, that's the house, ladies and gents. What do you think of it? Leave it in the comments. Now I need to find some sand. Is there any sand here? Yes, there is. We can cook up some sand for windows. Look at me. I'm cheating. We've got all the resources at our disposal. I will, however, need another furnace. I can't afford another furnace. Let me cook that up. I will make some more bricks. I can make 3 bricks. Now I can make another furnace. I'm using my my house building resources to make a furnace. I'll take half of that and we'll carry on smelting the stone. Keep calling it stone. It's not stone. It's brick. It is brick. Red brick. I don't actually know to what extent like America uses red brick as a resource, because whenever I've seen like pictures of America, they don't really seem to have much red brick around, whereas in the UK, red brick is like one of the main building materials we use for houses. So this is probably a fairly decent example of a house in the UK. Lots of red brick, you know. The roof, not necessarily, but, you know, that's a UK house right there. All right, we need to find some iron, I reckon. I think iron is going to be our next project. How long has this been going on for? 29 minutes. I reckon that might be an episode, you know. We've built a house, we've got some food, we made a bed. We've done all of the essentials, every last one of them. There's nothing left to do in this game, or at least in this episode. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. But other than that, thanks for watching. It's been uneventful, let's be honest. We've built a house. What more is there? What more could we do? I could have just completed the whole game in one video, but where's the fun in that? All right, fellas. Thanks for watching. I will replace my walls off camera. And I'll see you next time.